Hey everybody, and welcome back to SnowRunner. We're working on closing out the Imandra map. We're going to be heading over to a section of the map that we really haven't spent any time in. Several tasks out that way. Now, one of them requires a cargo container. Let's take a look at where we're going. So we've got our garage here, and we're heading down here to this, I guess, the south west part of the map. We're taking the cargo container to the landslide in the mountains task. And then we've got a few other tasks that we're going to need to try to tick off here. We've got a fishing hut that we need to basically bring over to this place. Appears to be maybe a car here that we need to recover back from somewhere. So yeah, we've got lost cargo, which is a task that we haven't identified yet. Not really sure what's involved in lost cargo. Not sure what's involved with the aftermath of the hurricane. And looking at our tasks list, we have 7 that we need to do to finish out the Kola Peninsula region. Troublesome motor. Riddle of geology. This is a fishing hut. Landslide in the mountains. Aftermath of the hurricane. A picture to remember. Lost cargo. And the picture to remember is basically looking at basically visiting 3 or 4 sightseeing spots, again down there in the southwest corner of the map. We're not going to try to do all of them in this video. We're just going to see how many we can tick off while we're down in that general vicinity. Of course, the main goal is this cargo container. I thought for this video we'd use this truck, the Volron. I'm really impressed with this truck. Really, I bought it initially because it was a the cursors. Back to keyboard control. Initially, I bought this truck because it was one of the few trucks that would support the metal detector, and had decent sized tires with it. And then using it around here on the map with the metal detector, really, I found that it gets around pretty darn well. And as a result, we're going to make use of it. If we just keep following this road, we're going to eventually get to landslide in the mountain. I do have a loading crane on here. So in the event that we do lose the load, hopefully we can correct ourselves and continue on. Did kick the bed back a little bit further back, so I think more of the weight is on the rear of the truck, the front. But having that added security, especially given the fact that I've not been over this way much at all. Another reason why we have the chains on. Don't know if we're going to have much ice to contend with. Got fuel trailer. Fishing task. Fishing task is to deliver this fishing hut there. Looked like we were clear of that, but okay. Never missed an opportunity to refuel. Oh, come on. Oh, so I'm over here. Forgotten Civilization. Let's activate that. Because that is one of the places we need to visit. Kick that off real quick. That's something I really need to do better of when I'm exploring the map, is really be much more aware of the contracts and tasks. Because when you're exploring the map, there's a pretty good likelihood that you're going to run across lots of different things. Like, we've been up here before. I could have ticked that. The other one was way over here, the Stone Lambert. I could have ticked that a long time ago. Another thing that's real nice about this truck is it's always on all-wheel drive and diff lock. We got 6 wheels driving our power. Go ahead and activate this. And there's another task that involves the cargo container over here. A bit further of a drive. And I thought about bringing a trailer with me. But, again, I hadn't been over here for such a long time. I didn't really know if I was going to get myself into more trouble than it was worth by bringing a trailer with me. Or by attempting to do this with a semi-trailer. Ultimately, I'm just going to be coming back around here again. We can go straight. Doesn't look like it's thin ice, so we can just drive on the ice here. I was a little disappointed with the Our other truck, the one that we've been using with the crane. You know, I thought it would be really good on this map, but it just doesn't have the ground clearance. This one does. Seems to get hung up more on boulders. This one just seems to drive through. I still have a lot of Russia to finish off. I'm only 30% done in Russia. I think I'm going to be using this truck in Russia. Maybe. I'm gonna have to be on the other side of that. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I gotta be over there? What? Oh my gosh. That's not cool, developers. That is not cool. That other truck would have really... It would have definitely got hung up there. Really glad I got the chains now. I'm gonna think about driving up that. Oh good, I only have to go. I thought I had to go all the way up to there. Back up a little bit. And awesome. Cleared that one. Great. Okay. So where's that megalith? Over here. While we're over here, let's just go ahead and hit that. Need to turn around. The only disadvantage with this truck that I noticed is that with the crane, the trailer, the bed is kicked back too far, and as a result, you can't hook up a trailer to it with the crane and the bed on it. Oh no! So I have activated. It's a little, might feel a little cheaty, but I think it's realistic. I've activated a mod that lets me have battery operated cranes on all vehicles. I think it's realistic. Ish. I mean, I get that you probably wouldn't have the full power of a winch that was using engine power, but you would have the ability to use a battery operated winch or a winch that had its own generator capability. I would expect, you know, I remember being over here plenty of times with the plane recovery. That's what we got to get to up there on the hill. You can see this truck just gets around so well. Really impressed. It has a really good power to weight ratio. Really good grip levels with these tires. Fairly stable. It don't get bouncing too terrible much. And its ground clearance is exceptional. Probably its biggest downfall maybe is fuel economy with this bigger engine. Plenty of trees were harmed during the recording of this video. Grab this fuel trailer up here, but yeah, we can with the winch, but we'll refuel while we're up here. Up here we got an upgrade up here. Alright, so here we got one more place to hit for Forgotten Civilization. Make sure to remember to be real quick. We also have fishing hut down here. That's what I'm going to do now is we're going to make our way. Riddle of Geology, that's the cargo container I've got to get. We're going to make our way around here. And we're just going to follow this road around. Fishing hut. That's where the bomber was. Oh. I'm guessing the day and night cycles are unique for the region, because it does seem like it gets dark earlier than it used to. This should be the drop off and the activation for Riddles of Geology. That's where we need to bring that cargo container. We know a pretty easy way to get over here from all of the trips on the bomber. That shouldn't be that difficult. This is going to be dragging fishing hut, so not that big of a deal. The fact that we don't have the capability of hooking up to a trailer. We already know we can drive around here because of having to locate the bomber parts. Decent shortcut. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stop this here. Park that truck. We're going to go back to the garage. And let's use our Warthog. And let's go hit the Stone Labyrinth. Labyrinth. To close out Forgotten Civilization. And that's where we're going to leave it for today's video, is we're going to just hit Forgotten Civilization. We got 2 contract done, got a task done, and we're staged to do a couple more things in the next video after this. I'm working to close out the map. Head back to regular Russia. Not that I want to jinx myself, but I gotta think that after the Kola Peninsula, snow, mud, ice Russia, that regular Russia's gotta be more of a breeze. This truck's fun. Bouncy. Lower suspension. Bouncy is all get out, but she is fun. Big engine. Oh my gosh, this thing has a massive power to weight ratio. Yeah. And so I'm looking ways to skin that cat, but I think this truck would do pretty good in Russia. I'm not sure how deep the mud is in Russia, but I mean, it gets around until you get bogged down in steep snow. I think if you put mud tires on it, she'd be a lot more spry. It's nice with a little fuel tank on the back, except with this big engine and the standard transmission. You lay the gas on from a standing start, and this thing will jump, leap. So the front end will just fly. Fast. Keep control of it, it's fast. Stay on top of the mud, top of this snow. Good. Can't get this with a raised suspension, but boy, it does get bouncy. I'll toss it in reverse. All right. There we go, guys. That is Forgotten Civilization. Sounds interesting. I'll pass coordinates and see what equals. All right, guys. That's going to do us for tonight. And like I said, tomorrow, our next video, we are going to work on fishing hut, bringing the fishing hut over to here. We've got to flag lost cargo, figure out what's involved in that. We also have a picture to remember. We're going to do that while we're down here. And then riddle of geology, we're going to have to do that separate. I'll probably just do that off camera. So, yeah, we've got aftermath of the hurricane, lost cargo, riddle of geology, and the fishing container. That's what's in store for the next video. Like I said, we are quickly working to close out Imandra map. Second map of the Search and Recover DLC SnowRunner. Until next time, keep those wheels on the ground.